Hello, Chemi lovers! I am Dr. Bere and welcome to this space where chemistry and science are explained in a clear and a simple way. New Year arrives with goals, detox ideas, new habits, and desire to start the year on the right foot. But how the truth is that medicinal plants can help us begin the year in a healthier way? Today, we're going to talk about plants, science, and reality without myths and without exaggeration. But before we begin, something very important. Medicinal plants do not replace medical treatment. However, many of them have a traditional use supported by scientific studies when we use correctly. Here, we're talking about supporting overall well-being, not miracle cures. So, put on your safety goggles and join me on this fascinating scientific journey. When we talk about a medicinal plant, we're referring to a plant that contains bioactive compounds, meaning natural molecules that can interact with certain processes in the human body. These compounds include polyphenols, flavonoids, alkaloids, and essential oils, which plants produce as a part of their metabolism and as defense mechanisms. From a scientific perspective, these compounds are not medication, but they can modulate biological functions such as antioxidant responses, digestion, or the perception of well-being depending on the plant and how it's consumed. That's why the effect of a medicinal plant isn't magical or immediate, but rather the result of a chemical interaction between its compounds and our bodies. A very quick example of how natural plant compounds can be part of our everyday life is ginger, one of the most studied plants of food chemistry and nutrition. Ginger contains molecules such as gingerol and sorbitol, which are responsible of its characteristic flavor and scientific interest, as they have been studied for their antioxidant activity and their interaction with a normal biological process in the body. For this reason, and based on its traditional use in different cultures, ginger is commonly included on the diet to support digestion and provide a sensation of warmth and overall comfort, especially after heavy meals. A simple way to consume it through a hot water infusion will allow you to enjoy its aroma and flavor without using large amounts. As always, the key is moderation, since excessive intake may cause mild stomach discomfort on sensitive individuals. Just as some plants are integrated into our daily routine through food, others are mainly consumed as infusions, and one of the most well-known examples is chamomile. Chamomile contains bioactive compounds such as flavonoids, including epigenin, a molecule that has been studied for its interaction with certain receptors in the nervous system. From a scientific point of view, this doesn't mean that it works like a medication, but rather that it may contribute to feeling of relaxation and calm, which helps explain its traditional use before bedtime or after meals. Additionally, drinking chamomile tea has been culturally associated with mild digestive comfort, especially during times of stress. For this reason, chamomile is a great example of how a plant can be part of everyday habits focused on rest or general well-being, always within responsible use. While chamomile is often associated with moments of calm and rest, other plants are more commonly used in context of meals. This is where mint comes in. Mint contains menthol, a compound responsible for its aroma and cooling sensation, which has been studied for its interaction with sensory receptors in the digestive tract. From a scientific perspective, this translates into a mild sensation of digestive comfort, which explains why mint is traditionally consumed after heavy meals. In addition to infusions, mint is widely used in culinary preparations and beverages, becoming a natural part of everyday eating habits. That's why a meat infusion can be a simple option to accompany digestion after a typical holiday meals, always within moderate consumption. Beyond plants commonly consumed as infusion or foods, there are others that stand out for their use as spices, and one of the most interesting examples is turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, a polyphenol that has been widely studied for its antioxidant activity, generating great interest in scientific research and food chemistry. From a biochemical standpoint, one of the most important aspects of curcumin is its low bioavailability, meaning the body absorbs it in limited amounts. For this reason, it has traditionally been combined with black pepper, which contains piperine. It's a compound studied for its ability to enhance the absorption of certain plant compounds. It's important to clarify that turmeric is studied as support for general well-being and as a part of a balanced diet, not as a medical treatment. If you'd like to learn more about the science behind this fascinating spice, we have an exclusive video dedicated to turmeric, which will leave in the description. After learning about different plants and how they fit into our daily life and nutrition, it's important to talk about how to use them responsibly. From a scientific perspective, their value isn't found in consuming large amounts, but in moderation, consistency, and variety, integrating them as a part of healthy habits. Simple functions using spices in cooking and traditional preparation are usually enough to enjoy their characteristics without excess. It's also essential to observe how your body responds, since each person may react differently. And of course, if you have medical condition or regularly take medication, it's always advisable to consult a healthcare professional before incorporating them consistently. And precisely because we're talking about a responsible use, it's important to clear up some very common myths surrounding medicinal plants. The first myth is thinking that if it's natural, it can cause harm. From science, we know that isn't always true. Any substance with biological activity, even natural ones, can have unwanted effects if used incorrectly. Another common myth is believing that the more you take, the better the results. In reality, amount and form consumption do matter even when it comes to plants. That's why the scientific approach focuses not on excess, but on informed, moderate, and conscious use, integrating plants as a part of healthy habits rather than quick fixes. After clearing up this myth, it's worth focusing on what truly matters. A healthy start to the year isn't boiled on quick solution on miracle plants. From science, we know that well-being is linked to long-term habits such as a balanced nutrition, adequate rest, daily movement, and how we manage stress. In that context, medicinal plants can act as allies in everyday life, as long as they use with information, judgment, and responsibility. Knowing what we consume, how it has been studied, and its role in our habits is a key part of
if
making
this video helped you better understand how medicinal plants can be part of every life from scientific perspective, I invite you to share it and save it for later. Let me know in the comments which plant you like the most or which one you regularly use, whether as infusion, in cooking, or as a part of your routines. I love reading your comments and seeing how you bring science into your daily lives. See you in the next video of Quimiqueando con la Doctora Bere. Bye bye, Quimi lovers!